gratitude to the community for supporting us.
Have fun and thanks for coming. Oh, and go get some food, it tastes good.
I bet you're wondering how we got to this point. Well, let me take you back to the beginning. This is my second grade teacher, Miss Vogel, and she's going to tell you all about it.
When we started our gift project with the Humane Society, we had no idea how big it would become. We thought it would just be a 9-week project where we made treats to donate to the Humane Society. In the end, it turned out to be a rich community partnership broken into 3 phases that lasted the entire year. 120 kids working together over the span of 180 days to raise $10,816 for the Humane Society. But the pride and opportunities that were provided for our students were priceless.
We were involved with Foster Heights this past school year. They wanted to make us a community partner in the terms of wanting to do fundraisers for us and just help us get the word out about what we do out here and really just help us get supplies. Let me tell you, they did amazing. It was the most generous thing I think I've ever been involved with. Honestly, I can't even put into words how it made me and everybody that I work with feel.
It was a good feeling because knowing that we raised that much money for the Humane Society just meant a lot. When we found it, I was like, oh my gosh. Inside of me, I was like, Miss Lydia started crying that she was so happy because all of our work paid off and it was just so amazing.
One thing that stood out to me is as it went on, he was talking about purchase orders and the cost of shirts and what they had to charge for the shirt to make the money. He gained a lot of confidence from it, I do believe. He was getting better at his reading, his writing, and I noticed him not coming to me much at night saying, Mom, will you help me with this, will you help me with that? He was just reading, he was writing, and I saw a big change in him. He would talk more about the other groups and what they were doing, and I thought, well, this is gonna be real neat to see it all come together.
So how did we do it? We broke down the process into 3 phases. Phase 1, welcoming the Humane Society. Phase 2, the t-shirt fundraiser. And phase 3, the Husky Animal Blast. Within these phases were focus groups. I'll list them all here. In these focus groups, students made treats and toys for animals, built dog houses, designed a t-shirt from start to finish, wrote a script and filmed a commercial, created a website for new pet owners, and more. By the end of this project, our students were stronger readers, advanced in math, and had to think critically, all while servicing and building relationships with our community. So let's start with phase 1, welcoming the Humane Society.
We thought about what the Humane Society needed and what the dogs and cats needed and what would get them comfortable with being our community partners.
We got online, we searched on Amazon for some different ingredients. I would give them a list of what the ingredients we would need, and then they would look them up, see different prices. We had them fill out purchase order forms, so they had to add up some numbers, and then we submitted that to our school where they purchased our items for us.
Moving on to phase 2. In phase 2, students were able to showcase their creativity. They learned to use Google Drawings to create t-shirt designs and learned about persuasive writing strategies for elevator pitches, their commercial and letters. They also learned how to add and subtract with dollar amounts up to 1,000 with the focus on fundraising.
I was in t-shirt design, which was probably one of my favorite focus groups that I was in. One of the reasons that I loved being in that focus group is because I was doing art and I got to draw. And I got to make a t-shirt design.
Our other community partner, Josh, he works at Apparel and Awards, and so my kids actually reached out to him by writing a letter. And I thought that was very beneficial because second graders reaching out to somebody out in the community.
I was really taken back by how much they had actually looked at the money side of things. You think of second graders and you think, okay, well, drawing what they think look cool on a t-shirt is really, really easy for them. But when we actually came in and talked to them about how keeping the colors simple in the design would help keep down the cost of the actual shirt that they were purchasing and allow them to still sell it and make a better profit. The work that the teachers did with those kids to actually get them to understand that concept kind of blew my mind. And then also I was kind of taken back by how cool they just thought the overall process was.
And finally, phase 3. In phase 3, students had to work with larger number amounts. We had raised over $5,000 from our t-shirt fundraiser alone. Students tracked weekly profits, which required them to add and subtract with larger numbers. Students engaged with fractions as small as 16ths to read and understand measurements for their dog houses, links for materials when making products to sell at the Husky Animal Blast, and to measure and organize the space we used for the event.
Our students took complete ownership of it. When people were coming to our event, they were explaining the whole process. They were explaining all the work that they completed from day one to the end. They were talking about how they painted it, puttied it, they were doing it all. And to see them sell something that they made and seeing the smiles on their faces was absolute joy.
I'm just so proud of them for being first and second graders and being able to persevere and like go through this project. And it wasn't just the teachers who were coming up with the ideas, like they were a big part of it. Like student voice, some of our best ideas probably came from talking with them and seeing what they would like to do or like what they could add in.
At the end of the day, this is a powerful example that education should transform the learner and the community that surrounds us. Through this project, students were able to serve an organization they were passionate about, authentically engage within their community, and show that they care about the world around them. And that's really what we're all about at Foster Heights: passion, authenticity, and care.